Мы продолжаем наш интереснейший разговор по поводу того, как обучать детей английскому языку, ну или языку вообще. У нас гость – это Уэнди из языкового центра Британия, и она занимается в Британии, она сама создает программы обучения, это методист, поэтому я думаю, наши вопросы по адресу. Итак, мы в прошлый раз обсудили малышей, договорились, что мы начинаем детей обучать ну, не раньше, чем возраст там, 3-4 годика. Вот, допустим, это время прошло, ребенок встретился с английским языком уже в школе, в младшей или в средней, и вот мы, наверное, сейчас обсудим вот уже эту ситуацию. Итак, самое главное, что меня всегда волнует. Вот как так получается, что в школе дети ну, изучают английский язык, скажем так, не очень с большим удовольствием, а вот приходят на занятия в языковой центр, и там у них появляется как-то каким-то чудесным образом мотивация, желание ходить туда и так далее. Это какое-то ноу-хау есть секретное, или, может быть, в школе плохо учат? В чем вот секрет-то?
Okay, that's a tricky question. Because, well, a little bit of both. First of all, when children go to school, they know that they are being assessed all the time. I mean, marks. And here we need to understand that there are two kinds of motivation. Extrinsic motivation and intrinsic motivation. Extrinsic motivation means that something motivates you from outside. Like you will get a good mark if you do something. You will get a prize. You will get a sweet. I don't know. So you need someone else's approval, and that's why you try to do something. But this is a short-lived motivation because, first of all, what if you fail? It means that somebody doesn't love you, somebody says that you're bad, and you get disappointed very easily. And that's what happens at school. But there is a different kind of motivation, and it is intrinsic it means it's inside motivation. Like when you read a great book, you are not reading it because at the end someone will give you a medal, good job. No, you are enjoying it. You are having fun. You're feeling good about yourself when you're doing it. And it's the same with English. When children come to a safe environment, it's their friends, they trust the teacher, and they see their progress because teachers only communicate with them in English, and they understand that in order for something to happen, they need to, get the message. And this is just the pleasure of doing it. That's what motivates children. That's why they come with excitement and they want to become better.
Ну хорошо, допустим, действительно очень хорошо, когда нет оценок. А как тогда все-таки родителю убедиться в том, что у ребенка есть прогресс, есть вообще все эти занятия идут ему на пользу, действительно? То есть как оценить родителю, что ребенок получает и развивается?
First of all, I wouldn't rely so much on the marks either. Because we all know that if you have bad relationships with the teacher, you will not get a good grade anyway. So marks are very, very subjective at school. So a child can only get more or less objective assessment of their knowledge in the 9th form and in the 11th form with IGRы. Unfortunately, it's too late. And if a child has got some, aims and dreams connected with English or with anything right now, right? It's too late to correct the situation and to do something about it. That's why what we do in our language center, for example, is we introduce special exams at almost every step of the way. It's like with swimming, you have these categories. A child at the end of every year goes to a competition and gets he's the beginner, and so on and so forth. The same with English. You need to get this objective assessment of your result to get better, to be motivated, and to see maybe what is going better and what is going not so nicely, and you need to correct it. We have introduced Cambridge exams in Britannia, and they have a special section for young learners. They have 3 levels, And it's a fantastic tool to, number one, motivate the children because they see their progress. They get a real certificate from Cambridge with the assessment of what they do and what they know. Then it's a great tool for the parents to understand that their child is learning something. And thirdly, it's a fantastic means for a teacher to understand, like, okay, you've got in speaking, you are perfect, you're doing everything great, but here you see in reading, you are not so good, so next year we'll concentrate on reading more. So yeah, we use it with all the children, and now parents and teachers also understand the value of Cambridge exams.
Так, хорошо. Еще такой вопрос. Значит, вот дети, которые приходят в языковой центр после школы, я думаю, у них у всех есть внутренний барьер для того, чтобы как-то вот освободиться и продолжить свободное общение. Как преодолевать этот барьер?
Well, if you see that your child is shy or unwilling to speak or communicate in English, it means one and only thing. They are afraid of making a mistake. And at this point, it's very important to show the child, maybe to talk with them and explain it, that mistakes, it's nothing bad. It's okay to make mistakes because it's a natural way of learning. Without making mistakes, you cannot understand what is right and what is wrong. Yes, of course, it's important to correct like a mistake if you make it, but at the same time, at school, it is made harshly, and a child feels embarrassed and closes and doesn't want to speak anymore. But it's important to explain to the child, it's perfectly okay. It's a part of learning. Relax and just enjoy. Even if you do make mistakes, just go on with it. Try to remember what you've done wrong and correct yourself next time, but don't be upset.
А если учитель сделал ошибку?
Oh, wow. I know that this happens. And it depends on the child, I guess. I would say that the best socially polite way is to note it and remember about it, so that you never make this mistake in the future. But I wouldn't recommend correcting the teacher. It can have bad consequences for the child.
Хорошо. Такой вопрос. Ну, наверное, учебники, которые предлагаются в школе, значительно отличаются от тех, которые предлагаются вот в таких специализированных центрах. А какие учебники вообще, порекомендовать, что ли, можете?
Well, you can, right now, there's a great choice of books. And the most important thing is probably to have a look at, if you know it, if you understand it, to have a look at the tasks, whether it has tasks aimed at communication. Like,
то есть тест номер 1 это чтобы все-таки было на коммуникативность.
Yeah, absolutely, because it can't be just, I don't know, a grammar drill.
Но думаю, сейчас, наверное, таких практически уже не существует.
That's right. Yeah, even at schools now they use some very, very nice books. The only difference is that, for example, now we take books that are aimed at helping children get ready for exams.
Да, я вот тоже думаю. То есть, наверное, это зависит от того, насколько, какая цель, так сказать, стоит, да, перед этим. То есть, если, наверное, ребенок хочет в дальнейшем сдать какой-то из вот экзаменов официальных, то, наверное, логично, чтобы и занимался он по правильным учебникам для этого.
That's right. Yeah, and these books, even like exam preparation books right now, are very interesting, and they're full of stories and pictures and games. So, yeah.
А вот возраст вообще, младшая и средняя школа, там как правильно мотивировать ребенка для изучения языка? Какими вот методами? Ну, тоже игра?
Yeah, sure. You can have English speaking time with your child if you know enough English. Or one of the greatest ways is, like, they say that you learn best when you try to teach someone. So even if you don't know any English, have your child teach you English. Like, teach me what you've done at school and be excited about it and really try to understand and learn it. And I'm sure that the child will enjoy teaching the parent. You know, I think it feels great.
Ну что ж, все понятно по младшей и средней школе. Я думаю, мы переходим к следующему блоку. Это старшие школьники.